Hey, what's up, hello, my name is Emma, and today I have my August book haul and some other things for you guys. So we are going to be starting off this video with a very quick unboxing! So this unboxing has been sent to me by the lovely Disney Hyperion, and it kind of leads into a very special giveaway I have for you guys. So that's why I wanted to start off the video with this, and without any further ado, we're gonna open it. Oh wow, this is really awesome. So unfortunately, I don't have an official copy of the book that I'm going to be giving away, in addition to all of the items in this box, but once I show you some of the items, I'm sure you guys can guess what it is. So the first item in this awesome box from Disney Hyperion is the Hotel Valhalla Guide to the Norse World. And it says, "For Magnus Chase" in the corner, so I'm sure you guys can guess what this is all about. So I have this adorable, informative little paragraph about this book that I just want to read to you guys because I feel like it is the cutest way to describe it. This is the Who's Who Guide to the Gods, Goddesses, and Other Important Figures of Norse Mythology, was commissioned by Helgi, who after more than a millennium as manager of Hotel Valhalla, became fed up with answering the same questions from a newly deceased heroes at check-in. The profiles provide essential stats, interviews, and personal reflections so you can identify the gods and avoid those awkward introductions. Handy facts about other beings round out this go-to tome. You'll never see a Ratatosk as a cute little rodent or confuse a dwarf with an elf ever again. And so I just wanted to read that because I thought it was the best way to describe this book. There's like charts and pictures, and it's just a really cute companion novel if you're a fan of the Magnus Chase series. This is a Hotel Valhalla Swell style water bottle, and I actually, as you can tell, I'm obsessed with all things wood, and so I really like this. It's just like super like industrial and feels like great quality. Like I can't imagine this breaking, and so I think this is super unique and cool, and it has the Magnus Chase little emblem on the cap. We're getting into a little bit more spoilers as to what this is all about. Basically, this is a Hammer of Thor pen, and the reason I said it was heavy is because this actually is not part of the pen. It just kind of is a place for you to put it and weigh it down so it doesn't fall over, and I think this is really unique. I'm not one for very themed pens. I'm a big kind of girl, but I just like that it has like this little asset to it that makes it really special. It's so heavy, I feel like I could absolutely hurt someone with this. This is a Hotel Valhalla luggage tag, and so it has the emblem of the Hotel Valhalla on there, and it says Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard and all about Rick Riordan on the back. And then we have something really cool, which is a Hotel Valhalla shirt that on the back says Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard. I feel like this is totally what Hotel Valhalla employees would wear, so I really like this. So the whole point of me doing this unboxing is to host a giveaway for you guys. So basically Disney Hyperion is kind enough to sponsor a giveaway for you guys, and one winner is going to receive all of these awesome Hotel Valhalla and Gods of Asgard inspired items, as well as Rick Riordan's new book, The Hammer of Thor. I don't want to spoil too much about the series for you if you haven't read book 1, because this is obviously book 2 and the sequel, but book 2 of the Gods of Asgard series follows Magnus Chase and his friends as they help the God of Thunder, aka Thor, find his hammer before all chaos breaks loose. The Magnus Chase series is so beloved by readers and fans of Rick Riordan like myself, and so I am just so excited to get around to reading this. I'm super excited for the book to come in the mail. The Hammer of Thor is set to release on October 4th, so don't forget to mark your calendars, but you can also enter my giveaway in the meantime, and you will hopefully win a copy of The Hammer of Thor, as well as all of these awesome items hosted by Disney Hyperion. To enter this giveaway, I have left a link to Rafflecopter in the description of this video where you can enter. If you are unfamiliar with Rafflecopter, all you have to do is log in with your email, and then from there you can do different things like liking people on different social media and whatnot, or following them, or tweeting about the giveaway, and from there you're able to gain more entries and have a better chance of winning. My only 2 other guidelines is number 1, you must be at least 18 years old or have parents' permission, because I do need to give the winner's address to Disney Hyperion in order for you to receive your prize. And number 2, this is exclusive to US residents only. I do have a massive international giveaway coming soon, so I hope you guys can stay patient enough for that, but if you do live in the United States, you can enter my giveaway. So don't forget about the release of The Hammer of Thor and to enter my Disney Hyperion giveaway, but for now, let us move on to my August book haul. So for the month of August, I have bought/received 17 books, which I know sounds like a lot, but there is a reason why the number is so high that you guys will quickly learn about, but let's just jump right into it. The first set of books that I bought in the month of August is the Harry Potter Paperback Special Edition set. As you can see, this takes away 7 of my 17 books, which is why it is so big. This is really heavy. I don't know if I can hold this the whole time. As a lot of you may know, I do have another bookshelf now, and so because of that, I needed to do some reorganizing, and I proceeded to do that for 4 hours live on YouTube and answer your questions. So if you'd like to see any part of my live bookshelf reorganization, I will leave that link in the description of this video. The reason this felt like the perfect time to finally buy this box set I have been wanting since it was up for pre-order was I knew that I was going to get this eventually. I am planning on getting so many different editions of Harry Potter, and I thought that getting this new bookshelf was the perfect time for me to at least have 2 shelves 4 specifically Harry Potter books because I already had one previously, and because I needed some more books to put on it, I decided to pick up this one. I think this box set is so beautiful. I've honestly been waiting for it for so long, and I'm so happy I finally got it. It's one of those box sets that has all the pretty spines that come together in the end, and the artwork on the cover is beautiful. Honestly, the day I got them, I just sat on my floor with my boyfriend, and he sat there and listened to me for like 40 minutes, and I just explained to him where all the scenes were from on the different covers, and I was like, and this is when they were doing this, and this was really cool in the movie, and just we talked about Harry Potter for such a long time, and it was so great, and I just love Harry Potter, and I'm so happy to finally have these. The next 3 books I have on this list are actually from Penguin Random House, so thank you so much, Penguin, for sending me these. The first being The Reader by Tracy Chee, which is the first book in the Sea of Ink and Gold series. Penguin sent this to me for a special promotion they were doing in honor of this release, which came out on September 13th, called The Reader Book Tag, and I did it, and we talked about our love for reading and books and whatnot, and if you want to see that video, I will leave it in the description of this video. But The Reader definitely sounds like a book that is right up my alley, and I'm super excited to read it. It is all about this girl named Sophia who lives in a world where reading is basically extinct. Nobody knows how to read, nobody knows what reading is, nobody even knows what a book is, and I just can't imagine living in such a joyless world. Sophia's parents are murdered, which is not a spoiler. It happens like right at the beginning of the book, and so Sophia is on the run with her aunt who gets kidnapped, and this girl cannot catch a break. From there, Sophia is left with some strange object that she learns to be a book, and she kind of has to use this book to learn more about her aunt's kidnapping and her father's death and how they all connected to this one book. And it just sounds like a super great book that highlights the importance of reading by telling it through a fictional, really cool story. I am definitely excited to read it, and I've heard really great things so far. So if you're going to pick up The Reader, I would highly recommend it, and definitely let me know what you think of it. The next book that Penguin sent me is actually The Merciless by Danielle Vega. I have read one novel, Survive the Night, from Danielle Vega before, and I really enjoyed it, but they sent me this one to review. I have been looking at The Merciless for an extremely long time. I mean, this is not a cover you can just blindly walk past in a bookstore, so I've been really interested in it for like 2 years now. It's all about these 2 girls, one named Brooklyn and one named Sophia. Sophia befriends the popular girls at school and lead her under the pretense that they're only out to save this girl named Brooklyn. Saving her actually involves performing an exorcism. So this exorcism apparently involves a lot of torture for this poor young girl who like doesn't even know what she's getting herself into. And inside it says, for mature audiences only. So I can only imagine this is going to be a very dark book, but it's something I am super interested in reading. But I have heard really good things about this book, despite it not being the most popular thing on BookTube, so I'm very interested to see what I think about it. As somebody who spent a lot of their teenagehood watching videos of exorcisms, watching movies of exorcisms, listening to audio recordings of exorcisms, I was really into demonology, and so I definitely think this is something that I'm personally going to be really interested in, and I can't wait to tell you what I think. And the final book that Penguin sent me for review is Falling Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes, which is one that I have been recommended so many times that I can't even express to you how excited I am to read it. A while back, I had made a video called High Fantasy Recommendations for Urban Fantasy Readers, all about like kind of how to transition from a more contemporary fantasy to something a little more intense. If you're interested in that video, I will leave it below, but I asked everyone to leave some recommendations for urban fantasy readers and kind of expand on the video, and this was definitely the most recommended. Despite this book being so popular on BookTube and so many people loving it, I don't actually know that much about it other than it's all about these different kingdoms that are kind of fighting for power, and that just involves a lot of betrayal and murder, and it just definitely sounds like a high fantasy book for me. Despite not being a high fantasy reader, for the longest time I have come to love a lot of books from that specific genre, and so this is definitely one that I've been wanting to pick up for the longest time, and I'm so happy that Penguin sent it to me for a review. It's just one of those books that you like know you're gonna love right off the bat, just based on everyone who has a similar rating taste to you that also loves it. I'm really excited for it, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have very positive things to say. The next group of books I bought in the month of August are all from one series that I did show in another video, but I'm very excited to show again. I bought the hardcover editions of the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I did film 2 videos with Sarah recently, and if you'd like to see those, I'll link them in the description. It involves an interview with her, as well as this really cool time-lapse of her signing pre-orders for Empire of Storms, and a lot of people saw their names in them. So if you pre-ordered through Books of Wonder, your name might be in that video. I'm gonna put these down because I literally just can't hold any more big stacks of books. So I've been talking about Throne of of Glass on my channel for a really long time. I read it back in like 2014. I read the first 3 books and I was not the biggest fan. It was my first YA fantasy book that I have ever encountered, and I just did not understand the genre, which left me not liking the books as much. I did really enjoy the first book, and I love the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, but by spending so much time with Sarah and listening to her talk about her books and just everyone going crazy over Empire of Storms and then going to the release or launch party that I have a vlog for that'll be up soon. Just so many Throne of Glass things were happening recently, and I finally decided to pick up the series and give it a second chance. I'm currently listening to the audiobooks. I've listened to like 3.5 hours in the first day, and I'm loving it as much as I love the first one the first time around, so I am definitely looking forward to it. I feel like I will definitely like it better this time around just because I've grown as a reader and as a person, and my tastes have changed, and I just feel like I wasn't in the right mindset to read Throne of Glass at 18 years old when I had just started reading for the first time. So I'm very happy to be giving it a second chance. I'm so happy I finally have these beautiful hardcovers display on my shelf that I am excited to read. There's just so much Sarah J. Maas stuff and I love it. The next book I have in this August book haul is Nevernight by J. Kristoff. This was sent to me through Fairy Loot, which is a bookish subscription service that I've done some work with over the past couple of months. They sent me their August Dark Deeds box, and this was the book that came with it. So if you'd like to see that unboxing, I will leave it in the description of this video. What I love about this, it is the UK cover. The US cover definitely looks a little different, but I'm just so in love with this. And for the longest time, ever since I did that unboxing, people have been telling me to open the cover and look at it naked, and I haven't done that yet, so I'm gonna do it now. I totally know what you guys are talking about now. Oh my gosh! So I'm gonna hold it this way so you can see it, and you know, I think against the light you can see it, but it has this like embossed, different textured raven on here. Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you so much to everyone who let me know about this, because that's gorgeous. I have heard nothing but good things about Nevernight since before its release. It seems like everyone loves its books, and understandably so. From what I can tell, it's all about this girl who's been raised to be a killer, and she kind of enters this cult to get revenge, and so it just sounds super interesting. And again, I can't stop looking at this cover. Like, I try and talk about intellectual things about the book, but I'm just like, but look at it. So pretty, it sounds so fantastic, and this is definitely very high up on my TBR. And then the final book I got in the month of August is Furthermore by Tahara Mafi. I went to the launch party in New York City, and if you'd like to see that vlog, I will leave it in the description of this video. Because I went to the launch, it is signed, and it says Emma Tahara Mafi, and I'm amazed that her handwriting is so neat and pretty, and I love her signature. I love Tahara Mafi so much. I'm considering filming a video review of Furthermore. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I do have a Goodreads very, very long review of this book if you'd like to see it. I received an RKBA and I was able to read it before its release, and I ended up giving it 4 stars. I really, really loved this book, and this is just another one with a beautiful cover. It was a great, great read. I'm so happy I read it, and I would totally recommend it. So if you want to check out that Goodreads review or the vlog that goes along with my day of getting this book, they'll be in the description of this video. But that is it for my August book haul. I think I got a lot of great books in the month of August. I have all of that awesome merch from the Hammer of Thor giveaway that Disney Hyperion is sponsoring. I have a whole new set of Harry Potter books. I have a whole new set of Throne of Glass, and some individual awesome fantasy books that I am super excited to read. So again, don't forget to enter my giveaway for the Hammer of Thor, as well as all of those awesome Hotel Valhalla items. And of course, let me know your favorite book buy of August, because this obviously was my August book haul. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon for a new one. Bye!